show you how to make a tinfoil man. This craft is for kids 5 years old and above with adult supervision, just because some of the materials we are going to be using can cause some cuts to be on the hands if misused. This craft is super fun, super enjoyable, and you can really individualize your foil man if you're feeling crafty, or you can really just make it however you like. The materials that you will be needing are some scissors, you'll need a pencil, important, and you'll need a 5x6 sheet of tin foil. You can really adjust the tin foil however big you'd like your tin foil man to be, so that part is really up to you how big you'd like it to be. So for starters, what we're going to do is take our 5x6, mine's a little bit longer than 6, but you're going to take the short edges right here, and I'm going to fold them in half so that the short edges meet, okay? You're going to make a rectangle shown here. This is all the tin foil I have left, so it's a little, it doesn't really match up, so just use what you can. And you're going to have the short edges on the top and the bottom, and your longer edges that like follow your body essentially. So that's what you're going to have there. Next, what you're going to do is on the bottom half of your tin foil, you're going to cut a little less than halfway up, okay, so that you create two flaps, okay? So you can see the two flaps there. Kind of look like pants a little bit, so that's helpful, just so you know. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to flip your man over, okay? You're going to flip so like the pants, if you will, are upside down. You have your two flaps that are up here. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to make two incisions right here. You're going to basically cut this into thirds, but you're going to stop maybe a third of the way up. You're not going to meet this incision. You're going to kind of be about right there. So I'm going to cut this into thirds. Go about right there. It's so good. Gotta leave room for the body. So as we see right here, this will be the head, this centerpiece. And then we'll have these sides, which will be the arms. You'll see how I'll do that in a second. And then you have your legs. Depending, at this point, you can start crunching wherever you'd like. I'm going to start with the legs just to show you how I'm going to do it. The tin foil is, when there's a cut in it, it will fold and rip fairly easy. So do what you needed, do this slowly. But how I found helpful was I twisted, so I kind of folded it so that the flaps would stay together. And I just slowly kind of crunch this guy together, this leg. He's not done yet, we're going to come back to him, but just so I can kind of get everything situated with the legs. Okay, so we have a leg there. Perfect. We will adjust this in a second. Here, you definitely want to make these more cylinder shaped because these are your legs. You can kind of crunch them. You can make them thick, you can make them thin, whatever you prefer. Now with the arms, you're going to do the same thing. You can flip it upside down, whatever is easiest for you. Kind of find that laying them down, I have a little bit of a better grasp on them. Yep, see, so right here, I'm starting to rip a little bit. That's okay, just make sure it doesn't rip all the way down just because it'll be a little difficult to put your man back together if he's cut in half. All right, so that's one of the arms, okay? So I'm going to flip this over and do the other side. And I'm just almost putting it in like a burrito so that the foils stick together a little bit better. Okay, there we go. The arms, he's definitely like this a lot. You can see that. And the head's, you're not going to do a cylinder, obviously. It's your head, so you're going to make it a little more round. So what I found is if I just kind of roll it for a second, and then you can adjust, you can roll the head and then kind of crunch it down. His head is very small. I apologize. That's how my guy's going to be. But if you want yours to have maybe a neck, you can do that also. So maybe don't roll it all the way down if you want it to have a neck. I don't want mine to have a neck, so we're just going to do that. And then I'm going to go back down to the legs. I'm going to kind of straighten them out. Press them together just to make them more defined as legs. You see his body, but yep, see mine kind of slit in the center, and mine isn't very big, so I can just kind of press the tin foils together, really combine those, and you have your tin-foiled man. Mine is a little bit smaller than a man, but you can see him. You have his arms, his head, his legs. Super easy, but you can see there are some sharp edges around him, so just be careful that you don't slice your fingers, and have the adult there. If they're going around, just check the edges, and if they feel something kind of sharp, peel it in. I'm feeling around like there's a sharp edge. His foot is a little sharp. I'm just going to fold it, press it in there so it's not immediately accessible if a child's playing with them. Yep, the arms are a little spiky, but make sure go around that the edges are not sharp, won't cut any skin. We don't want that. That would ruin the fun in it. But at this point, if you wanted, you could take markers and you could color some pants on him. You could color a shirt on him. You could glue those like little puff balls. You could put those on him. This point, after he's made, you can get as crafty as you'd like. I don't have anything after we left elementary school. My mom got rid of all of our little crafts, so my tinfoil man will stay silver. So enjoy this, have fun with it, you know, be crafty, make it individual, make it yours, and be careful that you make all the edges soft or you've tucked them in so that they don't cut anybody. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun.